I saw The Matrix when I was 18, so it was my senior year of high school, and I remember coming out of the theater and going, what was that? It had like blown the top of my head off. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's good. And I'm not going to talk about the plot except to say that it's about waking up from a programmed reality into actual reality. Oh, and to do so in the movie, you have to take a specific colored pill, right? So the red pill deprograms you and wakes you up, and the blue pill keeps you asleep and programmed. Now, fast forward like 15-ish years, there's all these online communities for men, many of whom are suffering, that pop up that have adopted this concept of taking a specific colored pill and then waking up to its corresponding reality. Some people call it the manosphere. It's got a bunch of different subgroups in it. And frankly, I don't know a ton about it, except that I've now worked with a couple guys who were in it for like a decade. And it really, really affected them, right? It disconnected them from themselves. So they came to me to do some of KI's emotional repression work, ironically, to actually deprogram from having previously deprogrammed, right? Or taken what they call the red pill. And again, being red pilled apparently means that you're waking up from a programmed ignorance to the harsh reality that you're basically hopeless, right? That you're fucked. And so one of these guys was telling me about all the different color pills. There's of course the red pill and the blue pill. There's a black pill, purple pill. And the first thing I thought of and said to him was, dude, those are drugs. You're not waking up to reality when you take the red pill. You're getting high on a new belief system and worldview, right? The blue pill was one crappy belief system, and the red pill is a new crappy belief system. I said to him, beliefs, identities, and worldviews are like the most powerful drugs that there are. And tons of people do this, right? People who are raised in religion have some experience, and then they flip to, being atheists, and now they're in that belief system. Or people that were raised irreligious or atheist, have their flip and then they become religious. So people are just hopping addictions or hopping belief systems, and all for one single purpose. And you probably know what I'm going to say here: to avoid dealing with their buried childhood emotions, to avoid coming out of emotional repression, which was exactly what this guy was dealing with. Buried grief from his childhood, which his manosphere worldview was keeping him from processing. So we processed it, and not only did he reconnect with himself and his emotions again, but he realized, I don't need any philosophy or worldview to keep me safe when I can just be myself, when I can feel and express what's true, right? I don't need to take any more pills. And that made me realize that's actually the flaw in both the movie and in the, manosphere worldview, is that you take the red pill and you're waking up to something bad. Authentic awakening or transformation or, deprogramming or coming out of emotional repression, whatever you want to call it, is challenging for sure, but you don't wake up to something bad. And if you have, you're not awake yet, right? You're still on one of the drugs of the 21st century, which, like I said before, is beliefs, identities, or worldviews. And so the two paths aren't, the red pill or the blue pill. It's pills or no pills, which makes KI sort of like Beliefaholics Anonymous or something, yeah? So if you'd like to come and start doing some legitimate deprogramming and emotional repression work, you can find me at the link in caption or bio.